Today, Swami Mahesh will share 5 breathing practices called pranayama that you can do in less than 10 minutes to create more harmony in your daily life. Pranayama comes from the Sanskrit word prana, or life force, that is seen as universal energy which flows in currents in and around the body. And yam defines it as suspension of breath. The practice of pranayama, or breath control in yoga, consists of synchronizing the breath with movements between asanas, or a body posture used in yoga for a sitting meditation. A major benefit of pranayama is it helps expand an individual's energy into harmony, the cosmic energy of the universe.
So Kapalbhati, forced exhalation, arms are stretched out, fingers are open, and then you do forced exhalation with the nose breathing. You do it 10 times, stretch your arms out, and then relax your hands. You can include your simple mudra, index finger at the base of the thumb. This is known as chin mudra, mudra for contemplation. And then relax. You will notice nice warmth in the chest area. The lungs get emptied out nicely, so the breathing improves. It has a deep cleansing effect on the mental emotional dimension, clears up the mind. So this is number 2 is Bhastrika. In Bhastrika there is, like bellow breathing, equal emphasis on breathing in and out. So in this, again the same position, but now we keep the thumb inside, fingers wrapped around it, and then there is equal emphasis, or we can emphasize inhalation little more than exhalation. So it goes like this. So you breathe out, hands come down, breathe in, they go up, it opens up the upper lung area, and then after 10 rounds you can relax your hands again in chin mudra, the mudra of contemplation. You'll notice the warmth, the heat in the whole body. It energizes the lungs, brings nice warmth to the upper parts of the body, and at psychic level it awakens the Manipur chakra, which is the chakra related to fire element and willpower. So this was second practice. After each practice you should feel the effect of that pranayama that you did. So after Bhastrika you can feel the warmth spreading in the whole body. If you add little visualization, it makes it even better. You can visualize the energy circulating in each and every network of the channels. We call them the nadis. You feel the warmth, the heat radiating out, the prana active, the mind becomes active. The third practice is Nadi Shodhan, the purification of the channels, and here we regulate the flow in the 2 nostrils. So we use this mudra, index finger and the middle finger together of the right hand on the forehead. Now with the thumb you can regulate the right nostril. With the ring finger you can regulate the left nostril. So we keep the body upright, close the right nostril, breathe in deeply through the left. After a deep inhalation, close that, breathe out from the right. Keeping the right open, you breathe in from the right. Close it, breathe out from the left. So this is one round. You breathe in from left, out from right, in from right, out from left. This is one round of Nadi Shodhan. You should practice at least 5 to 10 rounds. And after practice, you bring both the hands in chin mudra, and then again go into slow deep breathing, but with both the nostrils now. This practice generates a sense of calmness, sense of being centered, brings better coordination between the body and the mind, and it awakens the Agya chakra located behind the eyebrow center. which is the center of intuition, of higher learning, advanced knowledge. And it is at the command center of the chakras. So this practice helps to balance the two channels, the solar and the lunar, and awakens the energy flow in the spiritual, where the chakras are located. It's a very good practice for integrating the chakras together, finding the alignment, the balance, the harmony, and opening the chakras together. This is the cooling pranayam. We call it a Sheetali or Sheetkari, depending on what system we use. So Sheetali works with opening up the mouth, sticking the tongue out and breathing from the tongue. We take a deep inhale and then breathe through the tongue, creating a cooling effect. Breathing out is from the nose. Sheetkari, we keep the teeth together and then we can breathe from the side of the mouth. So first I'll show Sheetali with the tongue. So we breathe through the tongue that is rolled out. Breathe out through the nose. If it's not easy to stick the tongue out like this, you can use Sheetkari, in which we keep the teeth together. And after 5 rounds or 10 rounds, you can again bring your hands in Chin Mudra, the Mudra of contemplation, and then feel the effect of this practice. This is a very nice cooling effect on the whole system, particularly on the throat chakra. And in the throat we have thyroid, which is responsible for metabolism. When we cool down the thyroid, we bring the metabolism little down, and that has a very nice relaxing effect on the body and the mind. At psychic level, this practice is very good for balancing, awakening, and finding good energy connection with the throat chakra, which is known as Vishuddhi. It activates the purifying mechanism of the body and the mind. It has a very nice detox effect. And this can be used for practice as an important practice during summer. Also when you have low fever or your mind is too restless. The fifth and the last important practice that I teach in the sequence is called Bhramari. It comes from the word Bhramar, which means the bumblebee that makes the humming sound. So there are a couple of different ways of doing Bhramari. The way I teach is by chanting Om, and what we do is we'll plug the ears during the practice. So during the entire practice of 5 rounds or 10 rounds, you can plug the ears gently. Keep your rest of the fingers on the closed eyes. You breathe in deeply. So you open the mouth, start with the O sound and go into the humming sound. Create a nice, smooth, steady humming. Feel it in the head, in the brain. That has a very nice relaxing effect on the brain, on the nervous system, on the Agya chakra. And the face becomes radiant. I'll show one more time. So practice for 5 to 10 rounds and then keep your ears plugged for a few more seconds. Listen to the sound inside, and then again bring the hands in Chin Mudra, and then go into the experience out of the practice. Bhramari has a very nice tranquilizing effect on the nervous system, on the brain. Helps to bring all the brain cells into nice relaxed vibration. It improves the memory, improves the energy flow onto the face, increases your capacity to hear sounds more clearly, and it has a very calming, tranquilizing effect on the brain, on the mind. At psychic level, it awakens the Agya chakra, the command center, the third eye, the eye of intuition. These are the 5 practices of pranayama. First, the cleansing, then the heating, balancing, cooling, and then tranquilizing. After pranayama practice, you can just stay into a meditative experience for a few minutes. Feel the energy flow. You can visualize the whole body lit up with golden energy of prana and a nice golden aura surrounding the body.